Okay guys, this video is about our last 2 days in Hanoi, Vietnam on our holiday. We walked around the Scenic Lake for about an hour. We did a whole lap of it, admired the beautiful flowers, watched for gardeners cutting off the dead flower heads. Yeah, really relaxing walk around. So my wife had an appointment at the dentist to get some fillings done and teeth cleaning. So I just walked around the streets looking for more model cars in the toy shops. Yeah, if you need dentistry work done and you're coming to Vietnam, get it done over here because apparently they do a great job and it's very cheap. So yeah, this was our last 2 days in Vietnam after starting off in Malaysia. If you guys have been following these videos, I really appreciate it. These are nothing but home videos that I'm just uploading so I can make some space on my phone. But yeah, it's just a memory of our holiday. It's handy to have it on YouTube. You can just go to YouTube anytime you want and have a look at the video instead of going to your phone and looking for it. Yeah, look at that song, Simon. Careful how you say it. So after a walk around the streets and after my wife got her teeth done, there's some dried chilies there. We met up later on. We did some souvenir shopping and then we had dinner at 4p Pizzas. This pizza shop is very famous in Hanoi. There's always a long wait to get in. We booked a table the day before and it's situated right across from the Sunline Hotel where we were staying, so very handy. We sat at the bar, watched them make the pizzas. It's fascinating to watch them work. Very clean, very precise. This is a Japanese pizza joint. And so it took about half an hour to get our food because there were a few people there. But we thoroughly enjoyed the experience. We highly recommend 4p Pizza. One of the best pizzas I've had in my life, for sure. Yeah, this is our second last day in Vietnam. Pizzas cost us $35 Australian of the one pizza and the pasta, which you'll see soon. So $35 Australian, it's not too bad. So pretty soon we're going to see the food. My wife ordered the crab pasta. I had a taste of it. It was pretty good, but I'm not into crabs and seafood, crabs and pasta rather. So I only had a little bowl of it. My order was a half and half pizza with, I think it was chili prawn and teriyaki beef, which you'll see very soon. There's my wife's crab pasta, not my crab's wife pasta. There's my half and half pizza, very delicious. So yeah, we had a great time there. And after that, we headed back to the hotel, the Sunline Hotel, went up to rooftop bar and watched the sun go down while sipping a couple of cocktails. So anyway, that was our second last day in Vietnam. Stay tuned for the last day. So we realised we had made a mistake in our booking. We had to move out of room 1001 in the Sunline Hotel by 12 midday. But our flight wasn't until 8 p.m. that evening, so what were we going to do for 8 hours? So we quickly tried to rebook our room, but unfortunately someone else had booked room 1001. So luckily down on level 2 they had room 204 available, which is tiny, but it was suitable. All we needed was someone to put our luggage and have a shower before we took our flight. So this is room 204. We're just having a look around at the bathroom. Some bits of it were very similar to room 1001 up on level 10, but it was much, much smaller. And funnily enough, when we did have to check out, the elevator had broken down. So luckily we weren't up on level 10, we're only on level 2. So the porters came and carried our luggage down the fire stairs. Yeah, it was pretty inconvenient, I must say. So yeah, we didn't even use sleep in that bed. Like I said, it was just for a shower and leave our luggage somewhere. Some nice pictures hanging on the walls. There was this weird little window which you could open and get out onto this tiny little balcony. We never did go out there. If we were staying here long term, we might have put some washing out there, but yeah, it's just a weird setup. But anyway, it's better than nothing, I guess. The room was air-conned. Had a little fridge, everything we needed. So after checking into room 204, we went out and did some souvenir shopping. I stopped off at this toy shop and checked out these model trains. They're pretty cool, but I'm not really into trains. I'm more into trucks like these. Yeah, this is in Toy Street in Hanoi. Like I said previously in another video, the streets are separated into different categories. There's Lantern Street, Jewelry Street, all those sort of streets. There's 36 streets. It's a very famous thing in Hanoi. So then my wife found this cafe online and on social media, very trendy. From downstairs it looked pretty basic, but what we didn't know was you had to go up about 4 flights of stairs to get to the top. And we are at the top now, looking back over to the stairs. And I'm just going to walk to the front of the cafe. And it has a great view of the Scenic Lake, which is called Hoam Kiem. There was only another couple there at the time. So yeah, that was pretty nice. Nice breeze up the top there, nice view. There's quite a few of these cafes littered around Hanoi where you go up many flights of stairs to get to the top. Here's the food that we bought and ate. It was quite good. The smoothies were delicious. I did feel sorry for the waitress who had to carry all this stuff up 4 flights of stairs. We're looking at now is our final meal in Vietnam that night. Some roasted duck, some beef, and then we're off to Hanoi Airport. This is 8 p.m. The place was jam-packed, as you can see. So we had a fantastic holiday, really enjoyed Vietnam. We'd definitely come back here. And if you guys stayed and watched all these videos, I really appreciate it. Thanks for watching, and bye for now.